just keep chasing your dreams. Um, if you look at my story, it's never one line up. I've had my downs. I'll probably have more downs, but just focus on the ups. Um, Focus on the bigger picture.
So, welcome to Sphera Connected Cast. I'm your host Christian, and today we're here with defender of Almere City FC, Hamdi Akujobi. How are you doing?
Yeah, thank you. I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. We're very happy to have you here, even though we know you had a game yesterday. How's the body feeling?
Yeah, a bit tired, but it's normal. We keep on moving.
So, the next game is gonna be next week,
Yeah.
right? Now you have time to recover.
Yeah, enough time to
Right.
recover.
Perfect, man. So, let's go back in time. Even before you started playing professionally, who is Hamdi Akujobi?
Hamdi Akujobi. Yeah, even before I started playing football. That's a long time ago. I think I started playing football when I was 2, so I can't even remember me without a ball.
Did you always know that you wanted to become a pro football player?
Yeah, I did.
So you didn't think maybe to become a lawyer or a doctor or accountant at one point?
When I was going to high school, I was actually thinking about going to like lawyer school.
Yeah?
But, yeah, I was thinking about it. But no, it's not the same like playing football. It's not the same.
Yeah, of course. But amazing. And then just looking at your football career, right? It has been very amazing, and also very happy that you're able to share it on camera. But you started playing professionally at around the age of 18, 19, which is relatively late compared to many players. What inspired you to still pursue your football career professionally at that stage? And how did you catch up with your peers?
Um, Me, I'm a person that when I say I'm going to do something, I will do it. My dream has always been to become a professional footballer, and I kept on fighting, working hard, and eventually it worked out.
That's amazing because you also played at Feyenoord.
True.
You also played at Spartan 20, Almere City, of course, now. But before that, you were also at Heerenveen. Just looking back, right? When you were at Spartan 20, was there a point that you thought that you were stuck and that maybe this dream was not going to happen of becoming a professional football player?
No, I always knew that I had it in me, and that I was going to make it. Um, but to be honest, the people around you will tell you like, yeah, you have become 18. There are boys of 15 making their debut. Well, me, I was always a person that was working hard, sticking to my dream, doing the extras, and just showing them that I can still do it.
You just wanted the opportunity
I just needed the opportunity.
and you took it.
I took it with 2 hands.
And you're here. Nice, amazing. And like, was the transitioning from amateur football to professional football? I think there's different levels when you were at Spartan 20 and then moving to Heerenveen. So was it challenging, or did you adapt quickly?
I adapted quickly, but it was not easy. I went from 3 times training in a week to training every day. But even when I was training 3 times a week, I was doing the exercise with my dad, so just to catch up a little bit, because otherwise the transition would be very hard.
And we're gonna get there because your dad was also a pro player,
That's
right?
true.
So, but we're gonna discuss about that later, of course. So, yeah. And what were the key lessons? What were the key lessons that you learned during that transition? I think probably you had the mindset of, okay, like you already mentioned, if you really get opportunity, you will get to the level and really show the world.
True.
So the transition of practicing 3 times a week to every day, of course, you had to catch up. but in the end, it ended up going well, right?
Yeah, of course.
Adapting with the team pretty quickly.
Yeah, true. The talent I always had, it was just that I needed to show myself, show the people what I can do. Of course, I needed to adapt to the players that I've been playing on professional level for many years. But this happened pretty fast, and then from that moment on out, when I got my chance, I took it.
No, perfect. And then, of course, it's fascinating to see that your dad was also a pro player. So he was a striker at Heracles, Almelo. So how did his experience and guidance influence you in your career as a professional football player? Were there specific lessons that you remember your dad always telling you, okay, this is what you have to do in order to make it? Or disciplines, you know?
Yeah, of course, the discipline. I talk to my dad every day. Every match he comes and watch and gives me tips and tricks. No, he's a very important person in my life, especially for football, but also beside football, telling me what to do and what not to do. But always, it's like at the end of the day, you have to experience it by yourself. But I think the thing that really stuck by me was sometimes like bad experiences. You don't have them. You don't have to experience them yourself. If you can learn from somebody else's mistake,
Wow, yeah.
that would be great.
So he passed them around to you.
Yeah, for sure.
But also, I think the tips he gave you were pretty good because you also scored a lot of goals as a right back last season. But we deep dive later on that specific topic. But representing your country at under 20 level is, of course, a significant achievement. And can you tell us more about your experiences and memories playing for the under 20 of the national team of Nigeria?
Yeah, it was a big achievement for me, especially where I came from. I was very proud, of course. I went to a training camp in Nigeria. Yeah, of course, different weather.
Because you were born in the Netherlands,
I was
so
born
you're
in the
used to the
Netherlands.
weather here in
Yeah.
Europe, and then you go to Nigeria, and then
No, it's hot, but it's good to see your people. Of course, it's different. Lifestyle is different, but again, you need to adapt.
did you have a lot of supporters and fans that came to watch? I see the things.
A lot,
Yeah.
a lot. I didn't even expect it to be this big. Yeah, it's crazy over there. Football is a different thing over there.
That's amazing to hear. And then talking about like memorable football experiences, I think this is one of them, but I think there are more on your list. Can you share other memorable experiences in football you have had?
Of course, signing my professional contract was a big moment in my life.
With Heerenveen.
With Heerenveen, yeah, it was my first professional contract. But then, not even, I think 4 months or 3 months later, I made my debut in the Eredivisie. This was a very big moment. And last but not least was the promotion to the Eredivisie with Almere City.
Perfect. Before we go into that one, let's go back to your. Oh, before we go into that one, let's go back to. Were you nervous when you had to do your debut for the Eredivisie? Because of course it's the goal of every footballer that comes from the youth, right? In the Netherlands.
Was I nervous?
Did you have like heavy legs? Or was it like, okay, it was something that was gonna come and you were 100% prepared for it already?
No, of course I was always prepared, but the moment that it was going to happen, I was actually zoning out. Yeah, I was zoning out. I remember it was a hot day, artificial grass, full stadium, but I was not hearing anything. Like nothing was going through me. Like I just had like a tunnel vision, and then I stepped into the pitch, and then it was calm. Everything was just normal.
But you have mentioned this before that it is like that in more games, right? If
true.
this was maybe one of the first times during your debut, but during more games, you like when you're on the pitch, you don't really hear anything. You're just like so focused on the game.
Yeah, true. Even in full stadiums, when I'm on the pitch, I don't hear anything. It are just moments like throw-ins when I just calm down, just realize like, oh, I'm in a stadium. It's crazy.
Wow. No, but great. And then also the other memorable experience you had with Almere City, promoting for the first time in the Eredivisie. How was that? How was the feeling at the club? How were the coaches? How were the fans? I think that it's a big achievement. It goes into the history books, right?
It is very big. A lot of people didn't expect us to do it, which make it even more nice. We as players and staff knew we had it in us, but still, promoting was crazy. It was a dream for everybody. Of course, going to the highest level in the Netherlands. We worked hard for it. We had our down moments, but I think from January we picked up. We really did our best. Won matches that we had to win, and it was fully deserved.
And the playoffs.
The playoffs was crazy. Never experienced something like this in my life.
But did you feel pressure, or was it more like?
No, to be honest, because we were in a good mood, for me personally, there was no pressure. I was enjoying those games, playing 2 times in a week. The only new thing for me was playing like 120 minutes.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Wow, I've only seen these things like in Champions League quarterfinals. So I was like, wow, 120 is no joke.
Against which team did you play 120?
FC Eindhoven and...
Also, you played more 120 minute
Yeah,
games.
the first 2 matches we played 120 minutes, even with Venlo.
Oh, okay, wow. But did you go to penalties, or did you guys win in?
No,
extra time?
Eindhoven we won in the extra time, but with Venlo we won with penalties.
Oh, that's all. Did you have to shoot a penalty? Were you there?
No, unfortunately I didn't shoot.
But you guys won, right?
We won. That's the most.
You guys
important
now in
thing.
the Eredivisie. That's
Yeah.
very nice. Good. And then what's also very curious is that you started as a center defensive midfielder, right?
Yeah,
And now you play as a right back. How did this happen?
yeah. It was just one game I think on the 19th. One time where the right back went off, and we didn't have any right backs. So it was just like an experiment, and it worked out well. Of course, I can still play both positions, but at the moment, I'm doing my thing on right back.
Yeah, of course. Were there a lot of adjustments you had to do in the way you play?
No, not in the way I play, but you just have different tasks, different kind of opponents as well. Because in the midfield it's more 1-2 touches, but now as a right back you'll get like very technical and fast wingers, even 2-against-1 situations when a left back comes up. So that's different.
Yeah. Okay. No, that's great. And then you moving then to right back. And then we look at your performance of last season. 34 games played, 5 goals, 2 assists provided. Can you tell us about the key factors that contributed to your success that season?
For me, the most important thing was to play a lot of games. I know that I have the ability to score and give assists. But of course, I needed the chance to play and to show everyone that I can do it. And that happened last year. Of course, it was a good combination with me and the team. Everything fitted well. So this helps also.
Amazing. And then also being named in one of the best defenders of the season, making it into the Keukenkampioen division team of the season. I think this is a great achievement, of course. Amazing achievement. But how did you receive the recognition? And what does it mean to you?
I noticed it when I was on holidays. I just got some notifications on Instagram, and I just saw it. I was happy, of course.
I can imagine you were already happy that you're on vacation and
Yeah,
this
true.
on top of it.
True. I was already happy that we had our holidays, especially after promoting. So I was already in a good mood, and this made it even better. I also think that I actually deserved it because I had a good season, contributed in the promotion as well. But at the end, these are the things you do it for, and it's not the end. We have to continue.
Of course. That's the beginning, right?
Yeah, it's just the beginning.
Amazing. And so now let's talk a little bit more about the person Hamdi Akujobi, and now talking more about your mindset as a pro athlete. So of course, maintaining a positive attitude is crucial in football. How do you stay motivated, and how do you maintain the positive mindset? Because I know you're a very positive person, but of course, yeah, how do you maintain it, especially during challenging times?
How do I maintain it? I have the bigger picture in my mind. Of course, there are moments in life where things will not be going the way you want it to be, but when you keep the bigger picture in mind, keep working hard, stay focused, eventually it will work out and
And it
you will
will
be
come.
there. Yeah. So
Amazing.
just stay positive.
And then also resilience, right?
Yeah, it's very important as well.
Can you share like experience when your resilience played a significant role? And of course, overcoming like obstacles you've had in your football career.
Yeah, like you mentioned before, I came from the amateurs, came up pretty late. It's not easy. People will be telling you you're actually too old. But me knowing what I can do, working hard, staying focused, having the same goal, and eventually getting to that goal. I think this was also a part of like resilience.
And of course, also, yeah, the time that when you became pro, also, I think there was a period that was kind of difficult, knowing, okay, um, how much you're playing and you had to make a decisions. I think you also had the bigger picture in your mind.
Yeah, of course.
And now you're here, right?
And now I'm here.
Playing for Almere City, amazing. No, that's perfect. And it's also difficult what we discussed before, like staying humble as a professional athlete, right? Like now I know you, I know you're a very humble person, but how do you maintain like humility, in a profession that comes with, yeah, a lot of fame and attention?
Yeah, I'm just myself. I think it's my character as well. Just like to treat everyone the same, and I expect the same from them as well. I think respect is reciprocal. So if I give you respect, you give me respect as well. So it doesn't depend what my function is
As an athlete, yeah.
as an athlete. Yeah,
And that's you're also doing things outside the pitch, as we were mentioning about the foundation, right? Can you tell a little bit more about that?
yeah, like one time a year, or sometimes a couple of times. I like to give back to the community. At the moment, I'm doing it in Nigeria. I like to go to foundations to motherless children. Um, yeah, just give back to them. Buy them stuff, just to help them grow up, because I know it's not easy for them. Not everyone has the money to do it, and I'm just trying to help where I can help.
That's humble. That's very nice.
Yeah, I'm just trying to do my best.
Continue doing that. That's great. And yeah, if we look at goals and aspirations of Hamdi Akujobi, are there any footballers or let's say athletes in general who have inspired you in your career?
Yes, there are actually.
If we look at football first,
Football. Yeah, I think Denzel Dumfries is a big inspiration for me, especially the path he walked. It's not been easy path. He came to the professional footballer when he was 18, and he made his way up, playing World Cup, now playing in Inter Milan. I think he's one of the best right backs in the world as well. So, for me, his story is really inspirational for me.
That's great. That's amazing. And that's one of them. And then you've also mentioned before Kobe Bryant
Yeah, of course.
and Michael Jordan. Why Kobe Bryant?
The speeches that he gave was just very inspirational. Every time when I listen to him, I just want to do more and more. But Michael Jordan, I watched this documentary on Netflix. I was so moved by him. Like the mindset he has, the way he looks at things. Yeah, he's just an different kind of athlete. Not everyone is like him. People try to be like him, but he's on a different level. Mindset, but also like his performance as well.
Yeah, hard work, discipline, dedication, and inspiration to a lot of athletes and people in general, I would say.
In general as well, yeah.
From a Netflix documentary. I also watch. It's amazing.
It's amazing.
Great. And then, yeah, in terms of goals, like playing a FIFA World Cup is a dream of many footballers. And you have shared with me before that one of your goals is to play in the World Cup of 2026. Okay, now we're in 2023. So there's time.
This time.
What are the steps that you're taking to achieve this goal, personally or within your club? Or how do you look at it? The path.
The path. 3 years is still a long time. For me personally, I think the most important thing is to develop myself every day, working hard, doing the right things, getting better and better. So one day I'll be able to play in the World Cup 2026. This is just the goal I have in mind. What specific steps?
Working hard.
Working hard, yeah. Doing the right stuff at the right moment. Of course, luck plays a big role. And the rest we'll just see.
I know, we will see you there, definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
We believe in you. So now we're going to play a game. It's called the rapid fire round.
Okay.
I will have to open my phone to put a timer because you have 1 minute.
Okay.
And you have to answer a couple of questions. Are you ready though?
Yeah, I'm more than ready.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. So I will ask you about 5 questions and then you will have to answer them as fast as possible. The last question will take a little bit longer to answer, so be mindful of your time.
Yeah.
You ready? So I'll put the timer now.
I'm ready.
Okay, good. So, favorite football stadium?
Bernabeu.
Toughest opponent you faced?
Feyenoord.
Scoring the winning goal in the Champions League final in the 90th minute or winning the World Cup?
Winning the World Cup.
Best advice you've received as a footballer?
Be yourself.
Okay, so now you have 40 seconds. So the best 11 of all time in a 4-3-3 formation.
Casillas, Roberto Carlos, Sergio Ramos, Pepe, Dani Alves, Pirlo, Iniesta, Messi.
Messi in 10?
Messi on 10.
Okay.
Mbappé, right?
Yeah. 13 seconds.
Thierry Henry in the striker.
Okay.
Neymar left.
All right. Perfect. You did it. Actually, yeah. You did it on time. Oh, wow. Now. Oh, you did it on time.
Yeah.
So wait, you didn't mention Ronaldo?
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe for you, Thierry. Wait. Yeah, Thierry Henry, striker.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was good, eh?
He was different level.
Left wing, you had Neymar.
Yeah.
He's in the Saudi league now with Ronaldo, but I think he has the most goals scored ever, right, Ronaldo?
Yeah, maybe I should put Ronaldo on the left.
Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, so Ronaldo, Henry, and then right wing you had Mbappe.
Yeah.
This time. And then Messi 10. Okay, you have Messi, Ronaldo now, so yeah, that's good.
No, it's okay.
Good, amazing. So, yeah, I think now we're getting yeah, to the final part of the interview. And what message would you like to share with your fans and supporters who admire you as a professional footballer? So let's say the next Hamdi Akujobi, right back at Almere City.
Yeah, just keep chasing your dreams. Um, if you look at my story, it's never one line up. I've had my downs. I'll probably have more downs, but just focus on the ups. Um, Focus on the bigger picture.
Definitely. How do you hope to be remembered as a footballer?
Um, I would like my name to never be forgotten. Um, of course, I told you about giving back to the community. That's something I would really like to remembered as. But also as a football player, if I look at Johan Cruyff, his name can never die because of the Cruyff courts, of course, the Cruyff Foundation, the school he built, his own brand. I'd like to do the same actually.
Wow, that's a nice one, eh? I've never heard a footballer, well, tell me that before, so amazing. Good to have that, of course, as yes, goals and aspirations, right? Um, and yeah, how, let's say, fans, how can they find you online?
Um, just look up my name, Hamdi Akujobi, on Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok.
Even
Uh,
on LinkedIn, wow.
yeah, even on LinkedIn.
Okay, so LinkedIn, TikTok, Instagram, at Hamdi Akujobi,
Yeah.
they can find you. Amazing. Thanks a lot for being here and sharing your great insights. And of course, we wish you the best as an athlete and as everything you do outside of the pitch.
Yes, thank you for having me. I
Thanks.
appreciate it.
Thank you.